It's like the irony is that the hurdles you have to go through sometimes to find mental health counseling. But there's another step to that I would love your opinion on, which is I've found in my years of therapy that there's some times where I've kind of come to a plateau with a therapist, or I think, I'm not vibing with this person. And I learned early on that you're doing yourself and that therapist a disservice if you continue. It's completely okay to move on. But some of these people are having a hard enough time finding therapy, and then some of them do, and they're not really getting anything from it, but then they're like, well, I don't want to go through that again.
Sure.
So I think the more accessible we make the healthcare, the better off it is overall, because they're getting healthcare, but also they'll feel more obliged to say, hey, this isn't vibing, because that's an important
More
part of
choices.
therapy. Yeah, you've got if you're not vibing with your therapist, it's okay. It's pointless. You need to find somebody that you do vibe with in that case.
It's sort of like dating.
Yeah.
The fit and research supports this. Statistically, it's not success of therapy isn't as much dependent on the modality that the therapist is using or even the motivation of the person coming in. Those two things matter, but it's more about the relationship and the fit between the therapist and the client, because once you have that rapport and that fit, that allows you to do the deeper work together. So as long as the therapist is trained, like those are basic necessary ingredients that have to go into it. You do have to have motivation. You do have to have a very well-trained therapist. But once you have those and you fit, that's when real healing and magic can really happen.